The 1 mark questions which are generally asked and you must remember are in the chapter. First of all, what is Statue of Liberty? Statue of Liberty is in fact a female figure which signifies liberty. As I said, the allegories, the representation is of a nation is always done by a female figure. So this Statue of Liberty, I'm going to talk about this in detail in the next clipping when I talk about Soru's picture. But here you must remember that it is, when you're asking or answering just 1 mark question, it is a female figure which signifies liberty. Next is, who defeated Napoleon? You see, Napoleon had almost become invincible for the European states, and they all had become very afraid of him. Therefore, 4 nations collectively defeated Napoleon, and those 4 nations were Austria, Prussia, Britain and Russia. They all 4 gathered together to give a blow to Napoleon. Next is, name the 3 secret societies of Italy. Naturally, these secret societies were meant for revolting against the wrongs. So those 3 secret societies were Carbonari, Young Italy and Young Europe. Next question. When was the Treaty of Constantinople signed and what was the feature of this treaty? The Treaty of Constantinople was signed in 1832, by which the nation Greece was made independent. Next is, which are the ethnic groups of British Isles? Remember, when we say United Kingdom, that means this kingdom, this country has actually come up with uniting of various states. So, which are those groups which comprise of the British Isles? They are the English, the Welsh, the Scots and the Irish. Okay. Next is national symbols. That is, what are the national symbols of Britain? But let me tell you before that, any country has national symbols like a national anthem, the national flag and the language. So similarly here for Britain, the national symbols of Great Britain are the Union Jack, which is their flag, and their national anthem, which is God Save Our King, and the English language. Next is, who was Bismarck? Bismarck is going to play a very significant role in the chapter, and here you must know that he was the chief minister of Prussia. Next is justice. How is justice depicted in the past and even today? If I just have to ask you as a layman, have you ever observed a court scene in a film? How is this justice signified? You generally see a blindfold woman who is carrying a pair of scales. So this has been the significance or the representation of justice in all the countries. And now, from the next clipping, I start on with the chapter.